Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Now it's Villa, and this is Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There's the shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's decided to go for it.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the...
Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. He's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now that looks a decent ball. Brilliantly cut out. Triol spots it and intercepts.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cruyff. Passing nice and neat. Shoots! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass.
Rummenigge! Relentless! Just relentless! And he is just ripping it up!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now, just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance, surely! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori,
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Saliba gets over and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Always onto this. Now it's Mbappe. He can get that clear. And they're quick to get it back. That's a sharp pass. And he was quick to react. Van Basten. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. Well, amongst many successful Asian players who have performed in Europe, I wonder how highly does this man, Shinsuke Nakamura, rank for you, Jim?
Pretty high, Peter. You know, he was one of the first to come over to the European continent, and we know he's an excellent playmaker, a traditional number 10, but of course he had great expertise as well on set pieces.
Saliba makes the interception. Pullet, well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Bellingham, challenged just a bit on the firm side. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pass somewhat off target. Rummenigge. Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Pullet. Chance, surely! Goal, Milan! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to...
Mbappe! Danger averted for now. Kvaratskhelia. He's played it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
McTominay kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great vision. Picked out brilliantly. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Van Basten. Mbappe.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Serginho with the clearance. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Out again for a throw-in. That is a brilliant interception. Nakamura. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. A probing pass. Now that's well seen too. The message is clear, none shall pass. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Beckenbauer. And it's Nakamura. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he's there to get it away. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And here's Van Basten. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rummenigge. Serginho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Van Basten. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Kvaratskhelia with the short one. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Gullit has created one goal already. Well, they've got it again. It's a searching pass. Gullit is wide and looking to get onto this. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? There was plenty of power on that. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He can run onto that. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nakamura is fouled. And it's hoisted clear. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Now it's Van Basten. Nakamura. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
AC Milan could counter here. Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Oh, that was vital.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Nakamura.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kvaratskhelia is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cruyff. Nice interception, well timed. And now the breakaway. Nakamura. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Van Basten.
That's going in strongly.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 27.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. He's not got that
Lascia il
quite
campo
right.
Il numero 15. Cáceres. Il numero 14.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Elise's cross. And he's taking no chances there.
Nakon Rachazima truly seemed to be at loggerheads in...
Oh, what a mistake! Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Vinicius Junior.
Nakon Rachazima really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Puskás. Tries a shot! And that would have won it.
Puskás has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Nakon Rachazima really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the pass is intercepted. Elise. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And that was very necessary. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Puskás. He's had it taken off him. Throw in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, just skips past his man. Now it's Van Basten. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Roberto Baggio is offering a wry smile there.
All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's played in. So that's it. It is all over. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
River Plate contra Milan.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He can run onto that. There's the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Looking to play him in. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's there to get it away. Oh, good-looking ball. Cleared away. Now, that looks a decent ball. And he's gone direct here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's through here. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That ball looks a good one. Goes for a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
And he's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball. And pull it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Villa. Cruyff pinches it off him. Rafinha, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Still goalless at the moment. Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Gullit. And he was alert to it. Colwell gets good distance on it. Tries to play it through. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is... And the finish! That's going to go a long way. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. A probing pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ball's played through. Knocks it into space. And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with the corner. They're first. Terrific header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Mbappe. Wilshere. Pedri. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shot at goal! Goal! River Plate! So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first, and the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Beckenbauer. Rummenigge. Great vision. Cruyff! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Serginho. And it's Hullet. And he's had it nicked away. Pedri attempts a clearance. It's a threatening ball. He can get that clear. Rafinha, and it's Wilshere. Well, nicely intercepted. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 2. Entrará al campo número 13.
And the action is back underway.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
An instinctive delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Wilshere. Pedri. And the through ball. He's got away. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Tries to get it clear. Colwell defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Rafinha. River Plate have it back and can go again. Wilshere. And here's Rafinha. Beckenbauer. That's really well manoeuvred. Turns back here, probably the best option. Played into space. Oh, that's clever. Wilshere cuts it out. Oh, that's a little loose. It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Cannavaro tries to clear. James is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Oh, there's a probing ball. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge. Gullit.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Serginho. And here's Gullit. Rummenigge. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Gullit deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And that's been intercepted. And Gullit! That comes as a mighty relief. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 22. Entran número 21. Número 9. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Played out to the left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Looking to go deep.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, can he get onto this? Right card, calmly anticipates. Rafinha. Pass somewhat off target. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nkunku. He's on it, can he get away? That's a cute ball. Oh, no joy this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Maradona. Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Now it's Villa. Scholes. The final 5 minutes. And this is Cruyff. Takes a shot! And it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Número 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all
Messi.
square with almost
Numero
no
20.
time remaining.
Forlán.
Credit
Cambio.
where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Looking for options for movement. Look at the space here. Can he finish? Dembele! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.